I'll answer your question. How to identify a realized person? How does a primary school child know who is a PhD scholar, difference between a PhD scholar and a high school student or a college student? Does he know? Can he identify anytime? It's impossible. Okay. A lower level evolution can never identify a higher level evolution. Higher level evolution can identify lower level evolution. Understand? It is impossible because the realization is very fine inner qualities, very fine qualities. They are actually very, very evolved beings, and most of them they don't even show off. Okay, those who show off are not realized. That's guaranteed, at least. So it's very difficult. Most of the time, what happens is you come in contact with such persons because of your good karma. That can come through a reference. Okay, that can come through some I'm saying a divine coincidence. They're called grace. Okay, so there are certain qualities of a evolved being. The inner qualities you will never be able to understand. The qualities of evolved being is one is simplicity. Okay, the person is very simple. Now please understand, the simplicity, a person who is unevolved also may be simple. Right? But a combination of characteristics will be there. A simplicity, and with that person you start feeling, oh, this person is peaceful, because you know what are restless people. The world is full of restless people. You can find out there's a peace. So then there's a lot of clarity, inner clarity, the communication clarity, the teaching ability. And what happens is an unevolved people, a person makes simple thing very complicated. An evolved person makes complicated things simple. Okay, very, very complex things he can make it simple. Then an attitude of service, very less selfishness. When there's selfishness, you can say that you can understand that their person is unevolved. So as selflessness. Then what happens is there's a lot of compassion and love for the people who are suffering. It's not that he'll go feed some people, but in terms of teaching, helping people in the understanding life. So then what you call as attitude of service, absolute clarity. Now here Vedanta is giving one important aspect. Okay, so there are a lot of fake people in the world, right? You have seen fake people, so much of scandals which are happening. Why fake people are there is Vedanta has a safeguard against that. Vedanta says any good teacher should be Shrotriya and Brahmanisha. 2 qualifications are required. So that means he should understand the science of Vedanta, he should be able to communicate, and he should be realized. Now why is important is because if some person is not able to teach properly, you always have science to fall back. The Vedanta is the science which is available to you. Right? Now, tomorrow somebody comes and says, I am realized, I don't need any science. Then you don't have any reference to fall back. You have to trust his own words. It becomes personalized. So Vedanta says nothing personalized is important. You have to have a reference. So there was a master or guru in Japan. He said he is realized, and there are many 10,000 followers. He said by 2000 the world will end. So people have to commit suicide. Many people committed suicide. So what happens is you start going by a personal idiosyncrasies, then you will get trapped. So Vedanta gives a double check mechanism. A person should be realized, he should be able to communicate, he should be clear, and he should also use a science, so that you always have to reference to go back to science. Right? That's called Shrotriya Brahmanisha, double check. Now, if you find a person who is very, very well communicative, but he doesn't refer to Vedanta, then you don't know what he's telling, truth or not. You don't have reference. So these 2 references are required: Vedanta and the person. And the person will always say, okay, this is what I'm telling. Now you can refer here. You can give a reference. It's like almost like a scientific study. So somebody says something, he'll say, okay, this is what is reference. So you don't have to trust my words, a personal opinion. So a good teacher will also give his opinion, give his teaching with the clarity, okay, which will give a lot of clarity to you. And he says, this is what is reference. In case you have doubt, you refer here. Or in case you want to understand, refer here. So these are the qualities which are required. He is a evolved human being with a lot of clarity, makes things, complex things simple. And you can see the effect on the students. It's like a proof of the pudding is in eating, right? Understand? So for example, IITs are so famous. Why? Are the IITs giving best of education? The IIT output students are shining everywhere. The output of IIT makes the IIT great. Understand? It is the student quality, which is the output. Proof of pudding is eating. So you see the quality of the students, then you start understanding. The quality of the students who are coming out of the system, you try to understand. Does it match with you? That's also another way. Right? And no realized person will say he is realized. So the question was asked to Ramana Maharshi, how do I recognize a realized master? They say, the Ramana Maharshi said, in whose presence you start feeling the peace and you start getting clarity and you start feeling your inner urges getting satisfied. So that's your inner feeling ultimately is the master. In other words, how did you like a girl? Oh, I saw the girl, I felt very good. Ultimately that. So your inner feeling you have to go for finally. You may do all reference checks, but finally your inner feeling guides you. Are we clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So are we done for the day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.